Hey everyone. So I'm just kind of hiding out in the shop today. It's the holiday weekend and a lot of places are closed. I have been hauling corn out the past few days, but where I've been hauling is closed. So hanging out in the shop, I got the 4030 in here. He fixed a couple lines that were going to the steering that were kind of leaking right in here. So when you're running the tractor, you'd always kind of get this oily smell right down here. Well, he fixed those already, but today we got some tires ordered for this, front tires. The tread doesn't look bad, got plenty of life in them, but these tires are really dry. So figured while it's in here, we're just gonna swap them out and put fresh tires on. Yeah, the whole tire looks like this. We're gonna get the tires pulled off, take them uptown, get fresh ones swapped on them. I have the wheels off. I'm probably gonna redo the wheel bearings. There's a little play in them. So I'll probably repack them. I don't think they need new bearings, but need to be repacked. So gonna do that today. Oh yeah, still kind of picking on the 4030, little things here and there, but overall it's just kind of nickel and dime stuff. The most expensive thing I think we spent on it so far is the back wheels or the back tires. Yeah, the back tires, definitely the most expensive thing we've spent on it, and probably the lights. Other than that, we really haven't put too much of anything in it. We do have cab liner to be put in here, so help insulate a little bit, maybe quiet it down just a little bit too. Still have the roof piece in here, that's still good. The problem with the cab kit that we bought, it's not a pre-cut kit. It just came in a big roll. So we kind of got to cut everything ourselves and try to get to match. So that's going to be a bit of a headache. I don't know if I want to try to do that today or not. But this is what it came in, just a big roll. You can see the inside wall here is all just dry and cracked up. I'm gonna pull these hubs apart and repack these bearings now. This nut's coming off awfully hard. So I ended up getting new seals, new bearings for each hub anyways. I cleaned up the 2 bearings out of the ones that you saw me take off, and they just didn't feel right. So these weren't that much money, so just gonna redo it all. I got the other hub apart, but the one that you saw me pull apart, the nut came off really hard and the threads were stripped. The threads on the spindle are okay, they look fine. Someone definitely had this side apart before. I'm gonna start putting everything back together. I gotta clean out the other hub yet. I usually take the cotter pins and just press them back in the vise and straighten them out that way, and then I'll just reuse them. Alright, so I just got the new races in, ready to pack the bearings, and this is ready to go back on. So I got the new seal on. I'm ready to put the hub back on. Got the hubs on. Gonna get the tires put back on now.
It's working.
You working? Austin, you working? Well, the camera batteries died the other day while I was in here. But I got both tires on the 40/30 now. All that we need to do now is put the cab interior in. So for Christmas, Mackenzie ended up getting me a new GoPro camera. It's the Hero10. I'm a little hesitant to use it yet. I want to get a screen protector for it. So yeah, I've been looking at this camera for a long while now. I think it came out late 2021. So I've been eyeballing it like crazy, and Mackenzie ended up getting it for me. The part I use my iPhone. It's the iPhone 11, and these cameras are awesome on these phones. They should be for as much money as you spend on an iPhone anymore. Other than that, not too much has been going on around the farm. I've just been kind of hiding in the shop. Haven't really touched the 765 yet, except for it being power washed and the oil change is done in it already, the engine oil. But all these wheels here inside the tracks, they have oil in them, and they need to be changed or checked and topped off. All these wheels on the outside, but then you got wheels on the inside here that you got to check also. And you got the whole other side of the machine on that track. Clean out the cab, windows, gonna put a coat of wax on it. Pretty standard of what we do with the equipment. We just bring it in the shop, kind of check everything over and do all the oils and filters. New CB antenna for it. It was mounted up here by this mirror, and we didn't really like that because it kept breaking, and also it just looked crappy because this coax cable was way stretched out. It didn't look very good. So I said, let's move that, and we made a new bracket to mount here by the blinker. We can tuck away this coax cable nice, and will look a little bit better, and hopefully it'll be protected from trees a little bit better. Cut a piece of angle iron and drilled a couple holes in it, and then made this piece for the other side. I just gotta find some bolts for it, and then can mount it up. So besides the windows, I got the cab all cleaned. I usually do armor all, and then I have this scrub brush here, kind of scrub some of the corners and pieces. Then I'll just vacuum it out, and then I'll take some John Deere glass cleaner and do the windows. We typically do a deep clean of our machines every winter, and then throughout the spring and summer and stuff, when it's dirty, we'll just pull the carpet out and take the air hose and blow it out real quick and dust it out. But every winter when we get it in the shop, we go through it pretty good. Now I'm gonna check all the hubs, make sure the oil's okay. I'm pretty sure I changed all the oil last year. So this year I'm just gonna check them and top off whatever ones need a little extra. And then next year I'll probably change the oil. It's kind of a pain in the butt when you have to change the oil. You gotta pull this whole cover off, and then you gotta get a new gasket for it when you're done. Where they did update these caps, and they put like a drain hole in them. So actually a couple wheels actually have the updated version, but most of them are still original. And I remember it being a pain in the butt changing the oil. It's just time consuming. You can see the oil already trying to dump out, so this one's full. So I'm on the inside of the track here checking, and this is what a updated one looks like. And I just dumped the batteries out of my flashlight. I don't know how I did that. And this is what a updated one looks like. It's got a drain plug here, and then you can check it here. Well, I found the first one that's dry, so I'm gonna top this one off. Alright, so I got all the hubs done, oil's topped off, and now what's left to do is clean the windows and put a coat of wax on it. I am gonna wait to do that because Dad wants to pull this out and power wash it a little bit more. Kind of on the inside of the tracks here, it's still a little bit dirty. I'm kind of avoiding it. I'm just keep putting it off, waxing this. I do not like waxing the AGCO Challengers. For whatever reason, when I try to wax and polish that AGCO yellow, even our Road Gator, the two Challengers and a Road Gator, that yellow. But when you try to wax the AGCO yellows, for whatever reason, you'll apply the wax and then you'll sit there trying to wax on and it just disappears instantly and it looks like you didn't even apply any wax. It just eats the wax for some reason. So you end up waxing the machine basically twice by the time it looks half decent, but for whatever reason it just eats it and it's kind of a pain in the butt to wax the yellow paint.